Welcome back to Test Latino. Today we are at DelRay Marketplace, a new supercharger location that opened a couple of months ago. Just wanted to show this location before we head out to do further testing of Autopilot on navigation at night. We've had Autopilot on navigation for 2 days straight. Being one of the first Model 3s that got the update, we're making sure that we understand all the features and how it works. So tonight, we're gonna go out on the road again to give you another look at how it works. We experienced a few things here and there on the exits and during the trips themselves. But for now, I want you to check out this location. It has plenty of stalls right here, and it's a very clean location. It's right next to a shopping center. So you can come here, leave your car charging, go to the restaurants, get some shopping done, any clothing, anything that you need, you'll find it here. There's plenty of places to go here while your car is charging. It's a supercharger location, so that means that this is really fast charging. It's not like your urban chargers that are probably like half the speed of the superchargers. Really cool location, so just wanted to show you that before we head out to further test the Autopilot on navigation. So I hope you enjoy the videos. Thank you for visiting us. Thank you for watching the videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and see you soon. Thank you. So there's something else. So here's Ivan. Ivan's one of my followers. Many of you have seen him. He lives in the area. So when we announced we were coming down here to DelRay Marketplace, he said, yeah, I'm gonna go meet you guys. So we're here. Ivan, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. So talk to me about your Model 3 experience. How's it been?
It's been amazing. Ever since I got it in May, it's been a Tesla grin since then, and driving a lot more than I normally would.
Okay, cool. So May what?
May 31st, I believe.
Oh my goodness, you're 3 days after me. I was on May 29th. So nice. Our cars are siblings pretty much. They came from the mothership, so they came from the same place. Team Midnight Silver, so Ivan's car is also Midnight Silver metallic. And so how many miles have you put on this car already?
Actually, I'm at 4,800 today.
4,800?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you got half of what I've done already. I'm actually on a little bit over 9,000, but we've been to Key West a couple of times, to Orlando.
Awesome.
So, it's part of the nature of the beast, right? Yeah. You get these cars, you don't spend any money on gas. You hardly spend any money at home because with the electricity rates that we have here, it's so cheap.
Right.
And I don't know if you have it, but I don't have solar yet, but we are gonna have solar very soon. So the car's gonna be, Tesla Latino is gonna be powered by the sun. So really cool. Do you ever come here to charge on this place?
I have not come here to charge yet, but I live about 20 minutes from here, so
okay.
I usually just charge at home.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's right. And some people that watch this might say, oh, but if you live close to the supercharger, why not go to the supercharger because it's quicker? Well, guess what? It's not about how quick it is. Supercharger is intended to be for long trips. So the other thing is that the superchargers, if you use it all the time, eventually you're gonna damage your battery. But when you charge at home, it's not as bad for the battery. The chemistry of the battery stays healthier when you just trickle charge it basically at home. With an EMA 1450 adapter plug and a 50 amp breaker, you're looking at about 30 miles per hour of rate charge, of charge rate, I'd say. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna get on the car. Ivan doesn't have the latest update yet, but I do. So we're gonna do another round of testing. It's in the evening, so we're gonna see how that goes and see if we find anything new, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we don't scare Ivan too much on the car. All right, cool. You ready to go check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's see how Autopilot on navigation works at night. Should be the same, should be as good as during the day.
Great.
So the first thing that we're gonna test is going to be just on-ramping, right? Just getting the car on the ramp using Autopilot, which is not really part of the update, I think. But it can give us a sense of, I've done that many times. It's hit or miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The one thing that I don't like the most is that it slows down a lot.
Gotcha.
So if the exit is supposed to be 25 miles per hour, according to the Tesla data, that's it. It won't go past 25 miles an hour. So
Gotcha.
it's kind of freaky. I've done it a couple of times when I don't have any cars behind me.
Right, there we go. Now we get on autopilot.
Okay, so let's turn on navigate on autopilot. It's on now. And this is gonna be a short trip, which is good. That way we can show the features without wasting too much time. So we're gonna get on the highway on one exit and then, get off on the next one. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. See how it works. This is so exciting.
There you go. All right.
Wow. All right, so right lane ends. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
It's not letting me, autopilot's not available right now, actually. There it is. Oh, well. So it thinks it should be doing 65 on this turn. That's a little bit concerning. Let's see. We're on autopilot, taking an on-ramp at 65 miles per hour. The car's doing it. You can see it on the video. You can see the wheel here. It's doing it like a champ. I don't know if it's because of the update or what, but that's a big win on my book. All right. Let's see how the car merges. Oof, nice. Nice. So 4 miles down the road, we're gonna hit our next exit. I'm gonna push it 5 miles over the limit. In Florida, those of you that don't know, hopefully it's still the same. You can go about 14 miles over the limit on the highway and they won't give you a ticket. They might give you a warning though. I usually don't go past 5 miles over. That's a lie. But yeah, so we're on autopilot, driving at night, beautiful night. It's actually really nice outside. It feels cooler than it is. The car says that outside is 75, but it felt like in the high 60s, not mid 70s. I love it when it's this temperature.
Right.
Nothing like California though. All right. So if we had any cars in front of us right now before the exit that are going slower, the car would actually say, confirm if you want to move to the faster lane. I've driven a couple, like over 100 miles today on the highway, and it does it consistently. That works really nice. And then you just confirm with the stock, like the signal, and it takes it. It's really cool. So yeah, at this pace, what we're gonna do is, like, in a little bit under 2 minutes, we're gonna hit the next exit and see how the car basically takes the exit on its own. I am not going to touch the signal light, just FYI. So if you see a signal light, it's the car doing it, and the car will take the exit if everything works out. Now, I did notice after taking a few exits today that if I let it take the exit, it kind of ping pongs on the lane. Like, it freaks out a little bit. So it takes the ramp. If it's not too sharp, it will stay in the middle. But if there's a little bit of a sharp turn to take the ramp, then it finds it, but it gets a little bit on the shoulder lane, and then it comes back out, and then it kind of tries to find the center while it's on the turn. So it's a little bit, I don't want to say scary, but you can see that it's not yet, 100%. I did notice on the manual that it says that when you're doing navigate on autopilot, you have to, so there's going to be like a counter. So when you're supposed to deactivate autopilot when you're already on it.
Gotcha.
But when we got to the DelRay marketplace, we didn't need to do that. The car actually took the entire off ramp.
Wow.
But when it saw the toll, then it kind of freaked out. It didn't know where to go. So
yeah, there's a toll.
okay, so I'm not doing anything. The exit is coming up. There you go. The car put the signal light and took it, and now there's see, it says 600, 500 feet, 400 feet to navigate on autopilot ending. And when it ends, it's gonna chime. There it is. And now I'm gonna take over because, see, it pulled to the right a little bit. So I'm just gonna take the sun pass here. So that's how navigate on autopilot basically works. It's probably a feature that you would use the most when you're on long trips anyway. So it's not like you're gonna be taking exits all day long.
Right.
We're gonna get back on the highway. We're gonna take the same highway going back the way we came. It's right here.
Do you have to select it like before you?
Yes, thank you. So navigate on autopilot again. As soon as we pass the toll, we're gonna engage autopilot again. Cool. Okay, we have it available. So we're taking the ramp onto the highway. The speed limit here is 25, so the car is obeying it. So we're doing 30 on the turn. The car is doing it all by itself. Navigate on autopilot at night. I have someone desperate behind me. So we're gonna get on the left lane. That's perfect. So the car noticed that there was a car there and it waited. So now we're gonna take on highway speeds. Let's go 70. We're gonna merge into the highway now. We'll navigate on autopilot on ramp. There's gonna be a merge coming up. That should be a piece of cake. Perfect. Yeah. So Ivan, you are the first of my Twitter followers that I actually, you know what? No, I take that back. There was a group that met me in a different Supercharger, but you're the first one on Navigate on Autopilot from my Twitter followers that's here. So what do you think so far?
Looks pretty cool. I can't wait to finally get the update and try it out.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna like it. I think it makes everything feel smooth. One thing that I did notice, I don't know if you were able to catch that already, but when the cars are passing us, it's more real time than before. Especially like the cars that are close to you. And I did see that there was a picture of a little car like really, really far behind, ahead. So you see the car that just passed me, it just like, you can still see it. It's a good 150 meters ahead of us, maybe more. And you can see it. You see how the big vehicles, just at the same time that they passed us. I don't know for you with your current version 9 setup right now, but I don't think it was as real time before this update. Check it out and let me know. YouTube, everybody that's watching the video on YouTube, check that out and let me know, because I really don't remember. I think it wasn't as real time as it is right now, all around. So 360 degrees. I feel like now you can see the cars. When the car is right beside you, you see it on the screen right beside you. So I think there was a little bit of a lag, and now the cars don't seem to get inside your car on the graphics here as much, which was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Tesla doesn't use the graphics here to navigate the car, because then you can't drive it. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So we're going 5 over the limit on the highway. Again, in a couple of miles, we're gonna get off and see how it takes us back. And I'd really like to know, anyone watching this, if you have a different experience, if you already have Navigate on Autopilot than what we're showing here, let us know. We want to try different scenarios just to make sure that not only we understand it, but that we can demonstrate accurately what to do and what not to do with this software, right? Because it might be a car, but this is a computer on wheels, so you need to know how to operate it. And you know, your life depends on it, other people's lives depend on it, so you have to be mindful of that. However, this car actually does a really good job at keeping you safe. So it's almost a no-brainer, but you know, let's try to keep in between the two lines always, not do anything too crazy. We're coming up to the next exit in half a mile, so probably under 30 seconds we'll be getting off. Let's see how that goes. Should be the same deal from what I've noticed today driving a lot on the highways. The car is gonna put the signal, it's gonna take the lane, and it depends on the shape of the exit, how it's going to either stay centered smoothly or it's gonna go a little bit crazy and do a little bit of a ping pong act. So there we go. The car put the signal. It's managing pretty well. This was not too bad. Still on autopilot. Still on autopilot. Yep. Let's see how it manages this. Just before the toll, I'm gonna stop it because there's no point. I'm gonna leave it a little bit so you see what it does. See if it does it again. Oh, we don't have a toll booth here, so it'll probably be okay. All right, that's it. I'm turning it off now. All in all, I don't know, man. You know, I get excited about these things, but that's how I am. So I don't know what you think. I think that was pretty decent.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's definitely a good update.
Yeah, so that was a really good night drive with autopilot on, leveraging navigation. So we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it a night. So I hope everybody that's watching this enjoys what you're seeing. Thank you, Ivan, for joining me here on this expedition of, you know, a little bit of highway driving. Thank you for joining me. I hope we get to see you further ahead. We got some meetups coming up, so maybe we're gonna get a good group together and have some fun, exchange ideas and stories of our Tesla life. Thank you.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so there you have it. That was the experience of Autopilot at 9. We took a couple of exits on and off the highway. So what did you think about that?
It's an awesome update. Definitely can't wait to get it and test it out myself.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Cool.
Really nice to meet you in person.
Nice meeting you too.
And yeah, this is what it's all about, right? We get to spend some time with the people that we meet online. We put the name to the face. We spend some time together. This is absolutely nothing compared to the things that we actually do. So come join us next time. If you see us out there, say hi. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. Click on the bell to get notifications and stay safe. See you later.